welcome everybody. As you guys can see, I had a replay running for the 5 daily gems. Oh man, this was quite the cinema, let me tell you. I mean, I had to do something while I was waiting, right? This should be game. There we go. Wait. Your stream seems to like buffering a bit today. Oh. Is my internet being a bitch again? Huh. Well, that's not nice. It's only when you click on live feed? Huh. Okay, so... Huh. I don't have anything that's downloading, so it can't be that. Interesting. Ah. Okay. I'll take your word for it, Ash. I'll take your word for it. In that case, we're gonna jump straight in. I'm way too tired to actually think about stream problems right now. Not gonna lie, I slept like absolute garbage today. Yeah, being tired is definitely bad for me. Yeah, no, I know that much for certain. But it's not like I was capable of helping any of it. I wish I was, but... Sadly enough, I wasn't lucky enough that I was able to do anything about it. Oh boy, it's the Lord of D. Well, you know what it is? If you game till 5 in the morning, then that's one thing. If then after gaming till 5 in the morning, you are yawning so many times in like the span of 30 seconds, then I'm like, okay, sure, I'm tired, makes sense, I'm gonna go to bed. Then I lay in bed, I put YouTube on for like background noise, and the second, literally the second that I try to fall asleep, I am wide awake again. Not tired at all. Like, I mean at all. So, yeah, that was unfortunate to say the least. Whoa, it's a blue eyes. And that's an alternative blue eyes. Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely an issue. You got that one right. Oh, man. They have the Ash Blossom. Na 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 na. But that's fine, because we do get to yeet something from that extra deck. That does deny them access to almost half of the options that they have to make the Tyrant. So I think that was the right call. I would love to go and make Moon first. But if I would make Moon first in this position, I will absolutely hate myself in the long run. Because I don't have any way of getting Unicorn back. Once per turn, you can target one monster your opponent controls, destroy it. This card cannot attack the turn. Okay. So before we go and do anything, we do have to go send this and this. Because we don't want any of that near us. We can send the Requiem back already. This is why I said that it would be better if I was able to make Moon and then summon this back later, but that Ash was actually well timed of them. Which is annoying, but it's fine. It's kind of funny, we don't really have a one-shot line. You would expect that the Fiendsmith engine is capable of making a one-shot line, but I don't think that I can get it to one-shot. Let's see. If we make Eknam Day... Yeah, because now this is the point where normally you would go... this send the Moon back and then do this, or have Lacrima so that this is live. 28. This is another 18. Yeah, I think if we go to battle... we first empty the field. This goes face, then we activate the effect. We summon back the Desiree and attack for game. Now here's the thing. If we didn't have Unicorn, it wouldn't have killed. That's why I say I don't have a one-shot line necessarily. Like right now I had it, but normally, you know... normally that ain't the thing. But we only needed to summon monsters for 40 gems, which means we now have enough to go and pull in the store. Yay! Ooh. I have a ticket for this. I'll gladly take a ticket and an upgrade. Hell yeah. All of them upgrades. Give me more upgrades. Okay. Brilliant Fusion is not bad. Brilliant Fusion is an interesting card. What is this? Empowerment. All dragon, warrior, and spellcaster type monsters you control gain 300 attack defense. Once per turn, you can discard one card, special summon one empowered warrior monster from your deck. Once per turn, you can banish a total of 4 warrior / spellcaster from your graveyard. Add 1 ether monster from your deck to your hand. Okay, isn't this the monster that is used in that Exodia deck? This is the blue dragon, right? So the blue dragon summoner, or whatever the name of the card was. Is that what we can find inside of this pack? That could be kind of funky. No, it was legitimately just a random junk that we pulled from somewhere. Okay. And hey, look at that. Brilliant Fusion is at 1. How many do we own? 1! Perfect. Didn't want anything else in my life. Okay, now let's see. I do think we're gonna pull on the detonate to the top speed because we are still looking for a bow. And the meows are not bad. If we do get Raizio cards, I guess that's not too bad either. For the moment, we may somewhere along the line wanna go and incorporate them into a deck. Oh, I saw you are. Yeah, Lost World is cool. More Otai Soul Blaze Dragons. I think that's like the, what, 5th or 6th by now? I remember that was one of those cards that I pulled and it was just... It wasn't it. That ain't what we're looking for. Oh. Clackers is a good card. It is a good card. Not too upset about having it, but... Not what we were looking for. I swear to fucking God, if we find more Soul Blaze Dragons, I'm gonna lose it. Xian is fine. I mean... Oh, Duo Drive is cool. Hey, look what I found. More Beast of Tower, baby. And it's glossy this time. Pretty sure the others weren't glossy. Yeah, no. You are. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Oh, baby. You shouldn't have bought a pack. Yuck. Ah, yuck. I mean... It's cool, but it's not what we're looking for. I mean, come on. We're looking for almost like... Basically, we're looking for 2 cards. Misk. Oh. I'm Isk. Fancy fighting you in here. Oh, wait, the Jurek support was in here. Ah, well, that explains why I find a random misc inside of the pack. Fabled Realms Revival. I mean, we have an ice, we have a detonator, we have a duo drive. We kind of just miss names now, right? Like the Ryziel names, that's basically what we're missing. We have one of this, one of this. We would need Ext, more ice. We would need sword. But note you play on 1 or 2. So we have more than enough copies of note. You do play 1 star Ryziel, so that's perfectly fine as well. Don't need more of that. We do have Cross. And the plugin. And Plasma Hole, and theoretically speaking, we have a mess driver, but I'm like 90% sure that nobody plays this. Although I have to say, this effect is not bad. I mean, the Grave effect is actually kind of nice. It's basically DD Crow. DD Crow is not bad. DD Crow is kind of cool. But the first effect is kind of whatever. Gaining 1,000 is like, you know. I guess it does something, but that's not what you would want to run it for, I would say. But yeah, no, it's still a fuck ton of URs, like 2 ice, 2 Ext, 3 sword, and that's the smallest amount of cards that we would need to craft. You would like to have at least 2 duo drive and at least 2 detonator, I think. So I don't know. I don't think that I see this one coming together all that well, but we will see. Oh my god, it's the Dino Pack. The Dino Pack is cool though. Big bulky dinos. We could actually go and dust all of the Ryziel cards for the lab cards that we are looking for, but I think that would be a waste, right? There's a real good chance that Ryziel actually is something that we like play in some way, shape, or form somewhere in the future. Like, it's a good rank 4 engine in a way, so I don't think that I should dust all of it. It's like kinda wasteful. Well, oh, it is DM. It is Dark Magician, okay. Oh, Dark Magician with Toy Box. Okay. I think I do have to stop this. The reason why is if they get the Toy Box, I do have a problem. Because I don't have an easy way to out the Toy Box. And that could prove to be quite the dilemma. It does come true. Okay. We will activate the effect of Diplos. I think I'm just not gonna try to kill them here. Like, I could try to kill them, but I don't think that's the right call. I mean, I do need to go and set my board up correctly, otherwise I will have a problem otherwise. Because one-shotting them is not an option. I can deal some damage though. What would be a problem? Baron is kind of fine. This is not too bad. No, actually, I think it is Chaos Angel. I think it is Chaos Angel. But not for the reasons that they can think of. It's not for the banish, it's because they can give it battle protection, and if it can't be destroyed by battle, then we have a problem. Then we are not able to out it properly, they put it in defense, and then... You know. Chaos ensues! I don't like Chaos. Well, no, that's a lie. Chaos is great. I love playing magic decks that are basically entire piles of Chaos. That would be the attach. We don't need to do that yet. We first need to go and make this thing. But this is why we would need the bow. Because here we could go sequence. And then instead of the Desiree, we make Lacrima. And that would basically make it so you're able to make Bao, and Bao can bring back Rexterm if need be. But it can also reborn one of the Fiendsmith cards, or, you know, anything along those lines. But I would need to have bodies, and that is something that is not the easiest to do inside of this deck. Let's put Desiree over there, this is over there. We're not gonna negate this. Stop that, Desiree. There we go, and then we can use the bird effect. We'll put it there. They didn't activate any monster effects, that's kind of sad, but besides that, we're fine. Now let's see what the opponent is gonna do. Because you never know. Stand by, main. They have a nice little magical circle. And a dream. Mainly a dream. Woohoo! Down goes the life points. I do know that they can basically... Yeah, exactly. Woohoo! Down we go. 1,875. What a life point total. The best part is, if they would have Anima in their deck, it wouldn't even have done anything because we have Misk to protect. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that is maybe somewhat scary. Nah, it's gonna be Verte. Verte is 500. I don't really have a simple, easy way to get to 500 right now. So that's annoying. They do get the summon stuff now, right? Yup. I will pitch Misk right now because there's a chance I don't get to do that after. It's actually kind of nice that they do the fusion first because I can just negate it with Desiree. That's not too bad, I suppose. Might as well go negate literally all of the cards that I don't care about, I guess. Bird! We love Bird. Bird is great. All of this. Yayit. I guess I should have banished the quick play. Yeah, no, I should have banished Soul Servant. I do think it has a grave effect that's decent. This doesn't, but this does. And that most definitely could have ended bad for us. Okay. That works. Woohoo! I love it when Dynamorphia does what it does. Running itself into the unicorn is always fun to see. I mean, yeah, quite easy. Like I said, the lower ranks do not really require me to use my brain all that much. You still have to wait for the proper timings, of course, but it's not like if I do this, then they do that, and then I can do this, but if I do this, then, you know, if you are in the higher ladder ranks, then there's some mind game bullshittery that I would not have been able to handle that today, not gonna lie. But gold is actually kinda chill. I was lucky with the imperm though. If I didn't have an imperm there, then that would have been an entirely different game. Double unicorn, you say? Ah. Yes. Perfection. Oh. It's blended. I blended. Okay. Blended is a deck that I need to pay attention to. Bravo. Sure. In Bravo we trust. With Lancia. Interesting. Huh. Okay, a looper and... Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I see where this is going, I think. We're gonna add the branded fusion back after this. And then we are just gonna go and run it again, I suppose. Yup. And the only reason why we did it is because we want to have follow-up. Okay, this is actually an incredibly annoying board because that masquerade is staring at my face, but let's see what we can do, I suppose. I will try to get some stuff done. If I run Unicorn into it, then I have a problem. But I kind of do need to get rid of it. I think I'm just gonna try it. I know that I do have to pay tax first, but that's okay. Mirror Jade. Mirror Jade is a pretty big one. Granikno is one that we kind of do want to see go bye-bye. I think that Granikno... Yeah... I think that Krang is gonna enable more for them in this position. Because there's already 2 Mirror Jades, so I would have to have Unicorn on the field next turn regardless. So I think we're gonna banish this. Trade and then go second main. Special Unicorn. That way we don't have to use our normal summon. Which is kind of big actually. Because now we can go Diplos. And they do have something. It's gonna be the back row. What is it gonna be? Banishment, huh? Target 1 SPM monster. Yeah, but it's not fusion summon, so that's fine. Ah, okay, we're gonna make Draco. Okay, let's see. If we go Moon into Requiem. Can we get that Talents live? Maybe. I don't think that I have seen a Titanic clad in their extra though, so that's not too bad. Gotcha. Draw could do a thing, but I think we're gonna take here. Because this line is weirdly satisfying. Ah, Turtle! How you doing? Do they have an Ash Blossom is the question, I guess. It comes true. Okay. They have something, I just don't know what. Huh. Okay. Is it a Veiler? Or Mercurier. Wait, it could be Mercurier actually. No, it's Magnum. Ah. Okay. I think I see what you're planning to do. Too bad that I still have ways out. I have too many Light Fiends in my grave right now. Yeah. And now we can summon this from our banish. They can search for a dragon. But I'm okay with that. Could be a whole lot worse if I'm honest. Let's see. I need... 2+ monsters, including a fiend. This doesn't do anything. Grave. I guess that I can use Masquerade, right? No. We don't need the burn. And then we can use this for Eknam Day. Let's use the effect already. Oh. I haven't used the effect of Engraver yet. Oh, right. That means I could extend further, but... Nah. I don't have anything that I could go into with it. Except for another moon, and that's not gonna do enough. This was a little bit scuffed, not gonna lie, but hey, we're gonna get somewhere with it, I suppose. Huh, bye life. Sure. What are we gonna target? Lacrima. Chain Lacrima. Target sequence? I mean, it's not perfect. But it does mean they don't have Saturn on the field, so I'll take it. We do have to use both here because it's the main. Okay, what is your next target? Please tell me it's Engraver. No, it's Diplos. Okay. Funky. This Diplos. I mean, here's the thing. Druid's Worm would normally be an incredibly good out. And it still kinda is. But not if you're using it in this capacity. Rex term, yeah. And I have Misk, so, you know. I love Misk. I have to say, this Lacrima on end board with Rexstorm is a little bit awkward. Not gonna lie, it is anything but ideal. Don't you love it when everything just falls into place? Let's see, because that's from Grave. Wait, what does this say? Oh, this is the attach. Sure, we will attach it to this though. It does mean that the big boy is gonna become even bigger. What are we banishing? Stealth Birds, yeah. The audacity. How dare. How dare you think that you get to do such a thing? Oh, wait, right. It's fine. I did, like, grow the power by a bit. Which I can see becoming important, if I'm honest. No. These. I shouldn't go overboard like this, but, you know. That was not the right call. Did I now miss lethal? No, I didn't. This can go by. No effect on Rexstorm because it's in defense, so who cares? It does trigger, it can send something, but anything it sends is not gonna be important for as far as I remember. Yeah. Whew. Not gonna lie, that that did have me a little bit sweating. Because I wanted too much. And if I had one misstep, then that could have been the end. Like, I know that Branded has some real funky ways of getting out from such a situation where you're normally like, oh no, I have this. They go, you would have had this. However, this is a oh. Okay. I decided to play Memento. That's quite a choice. all the people I've talked with about Yu-Gi-Oh! Lately are saying that Memento is one of the harder decks to actually, like, master. Because of all the intricate lines and little interactions that the cards have with each other. So how is Memento going for you, Turtle? Is it actually doing something for you, or is it kind of just sitting there? Oh boy. It's plants. We absolutely love plants, don't we? I found out that can Mjolnir lock the opponent with one contract. I'm not surprised. I'm not sure if the Mjolnir lock is good enough, but I'm not surprised. I get the feeling that Memento is one of those things that is able to do almost anything it wants. Okay. Tresha. More Dryas! Woohoo! Yeah. At my locals, there's this one plant player, but he shifted the deck into a different variant. He now also plays what's it called? He plays Mitsurugi in the deck. So far he has been doing quite well with it, but it is pretty complicated to actually pilot it correctly, so. Sometimes after the game you can hear him a little bit salty, but at himself, because he fucked up on a certain thing, and he is aware of it, so he tries to learn from it, but. Nah, Turtle, come on. Be nice to the person who is playing lovely plant girls. I'm sure they have a plan in mind. It might not be what you had in mind, but I'm sure they have a plan. At least I hope it. Well, I mean, sure. But isn't the thing with plants and the Rika cards and the Jasmine and all that you basically can do whatever the hell you want with it? For all you know, he's gonna go and summon Saruja after a couple of seconds, and then it's not your deck at all. I highly doubt you're playing a dragon inside of your plant deck. Although I'm pretty sure that he is plant locked in like 7 different directions, but sure. But now you have to think, what if they have a certain card that you normally need to search? What if they have their target in hand? Because then the best line suddenly is not the best line anymore, because it's impossible to use. pretty sure that was why Plants had a little bit of a rough time in some matchups. But I'm not all that familiar with the deck, to be honest, so it can be that I'm wrong in that aspect. I have to say, this looks more like Rika than actual Plants. I mean, I haven't really seen any Loci, for example. Not Loci, the fire. The level 3. I forget what the name of the card was. Lone Fire. That one. I have to say, the board still does kind of come together, because Sacred 3-Beast Hyperiton is actually a pretty good card. Not gonna lie, this is definitely gonna hand me my ass. During your turn, blah, 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 blah. Okay, that already happened. Oh, it's the big woman. You can detach one material of the same type. Right. Rosemary. Oh, they are definitely gonna run out of time if this is how they are gonna do it. If now we are gonna go into the fucking aroma mages, then we are gonna run into a problem. Then again, Humid, Dried, and Blast, both all the continuous traps are incredibly strong. Meanwhile, I look at my hand and I go, so Ferret Flame or Bust? Let's see, what did this? What was Blast again? Blast was send one plant monster from hand or face up field to the grave, gain life points. Target one plant in grave, shuffle it into the deck, gain life points, pay life points, special summon one aroma monster from your grave. You can banish this card from your graveyard, fusion summon one plant fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing its materials from hand or field. If your life points are higher, you can also banish plant monsters from grave as material. Okay. Magnolia. It's kind of fucked up because their entire end board is made in such a way that they always will be higher than me. But I played Dynamorphia, so they already had that like actual benefit from the fucking start. I'm gonna try to bait shit. It legitimately is Ferret Flame or Bust, although that's literally all that we have. Okay. Concon, Petal, Regulus, Humid Winds, Rika Sheet, Rika Queen, Hyperiton, Jasmine, Aroma Lilith, and the Link 4. Fair enough. Yeah, okay. Now here is where things become interesting. If they directly go to battle, we have a shot. You're gonna lose some cards here. I mean, I'm at 8k, so it's not the worst thing ever. They can basically shuffle the Link 3 back into the deck and then they're good. That's exactly 8k. Or they shuffle the Hyperiton back, that also works, then they're underneath 8k, which is where they need to end up on. But, you know. I'm totally fine with the thing. That's okay. On the field, tribute it. This is a quick effect if discarded. Okay, sure. I don't think that's gonna do all that much, but sure. Yeah. Ah, okay. Uh-huh. Sure. Hit me with your best shot. Oh, hit me with your best shot. Oh, what's that? I'm at 200. Have another one. How nice. Your 0 attack monster now has 1000 attack as well. And how did you win versus Rika Plant? I don't know. There was this ferret and he farted and then his fart got caught on fire and then suddenly all the plants were like dead. I don't know. Real mystery how that actually was doing the thing. I mean, the deck looks like what I am used to seeing. The only thing that is new for me is the Rose Whip. Rose Whip is something I normally am not seeing. I most of the time see Bamboo Shoot. But besides that, this is decent. It kind of does what it needs to do, right? I mean, it has access to the loci. Although I don't understand why you run only one Lone Fire. Then again, it's an Ezar, so... I mean, sure, but there are plenty of plants in Naturia that are able to get that done. I mean, I know that it is a card that is being played inside of plants. It kind of depends on the version, I guess. I get the feeling that plants is one of those decks that it's like, it depends on how you want to play it. Like, I have seen lists with triple Sunseed Genius Loci, but I have also seen lists with only one. I have seen lists with 2 copies, and then the entire heap of cards that I see here, like Unexpected Die and the Sunvine Sowing. Like, I have seen multiple versions of the deck. Well, I mean, yeah, sure, you need to have other Naturia, but Naturia has a insanely big package that you can put into the deck. I mean, here, look at this. Half of this is plant. And that's without even scrolling down, because then we have more plant. So, I mean, it's not impossible. There's definitely stuff that you can do with it. None of them are playable. I mean... wait, Camellia is good, but Camellia is only good if you have more cricket, but you're locked into plants, right? So you can't get to the bamboo shoot. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think I see where things are going wrong. This is just something you can summon and then it's fine. You can actually special summon this without it being a problem. Where some of the other cards in the archetype are having massive issues with not being tribute summoned. Another card that I've heard that people played inside of the deck was Cactus Bouncer. Well, I mean, if you special summon the bamboo, then it doesn't do anything, right? Ah. Okay, fair enough. Sure. Normal summon Luddy. Woohoo! They do have something. I'm not sure what it is, but they have something. We're gonna Ash the Lacrima. But we do allow me to get to Lacrima. That's kind of wild, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, okay. I suppose. This is gonna set, so... I'm actually thinking about alert, if I'm honest. Or I could just set imperm. No, we are gonna set alert. The reason why I made Necroquip here, now we do have the Lacrima Engrave. So if we go to their main phase, I can summon Lacrima. Yeah, I can summon Lacrima by tributing the thingy. The Requiem. You can fuse someone from your extra deck using monsters from your hand as fusion material, including this card. You can banish this card from your graveyard, special summon one D&D monster from your hand. We will begin with a domain. We let the domain go through, okay, then we would like to follow up with a frenzy. Carabing, Caravam, a Rextrom, a Badabing, a Badaboom, Kentragina, Tom Tom Tom. Necroquip is annoying though, because I can equip one of the monsters that they send for cost and attach it to the Necroquip. So I'm curious what's gonna happen here, but first... let's summon the Requiem. And then a Requiem for the girl. And then the girl to dump the trap. Interesting, this thing doesn't do all that much now. I had a feeling that I did need to go and chain all of it together, because 2000 seemed like the minimum. If we are going to use at least 2 monsters in our hand to go and summon something on the field, then it's bound to be something good, right? I see. We don't have to chain anything. We're legit just going to make another Rexterm using this. And we do have the alert set, so even if they would destroy, like, anything, either Kentragina or Rexterm, we are capable of summoning them back again. Or in their end phase, we can use the alert to summon back the Rexterm. Then we have 3,000 beat sticks. And the Kentragina of 3,500. Shh. Sure, that's not activating, so I'm totally cool with that one. Don't you love it when a opponent is just trying to get something done and you're just like, nah, no. No, I'm good. This is even better, by the way. Nom 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 nom. So stupid. It is really stupid because Desiree is lower than 3000, so he is something you get to activate even while there is a Typhon on the field. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why you stop Requiem before the other card is summoned. Oh, man. But I can stop them while they have a body on the field. Yeah, and then? What's the body gonna do? That just means that I need to get that body into the graveyard, which is not the hardest thing to do. I mean, sometimes it's not easy. Although I guess that most people are not running Necroquip nowadays. I guess. This hand is doable. Look at that. I suppose. That's a lot of summons, huh? I have to say, I'm a little bit sad my opponent has no responses to anything. Would have been real fucking nice if I actually could have had the proper end board, because now the trusts are not live. Which honestly is a tad bit awkward, but we still end on Desiree and on Unicorn, so it's not the worst thing ever. That's still quite a couple of interactions, I suppose. There we go. That goes there, and then we summon the unicorn back. I'm gonna keep the rest in hand. I could set the alert, but if they have a double back row pop or something, then we could still lose it, and I would rather have it in that case. I could have set one of the trusts though, I think. That should have been okay. Oh no. They always have Feather Duster. I don't know what it is with people and Feather Duster, but they always seem to have it. Kaiju! Well, hello. Suppose that's a thing. Oh, we're drawing. Okay. Called. Okay. Foolish burial for tragedy. I wonder what bro is cooking. Because bestials, branded, and kaijus. At least I assume that my opponent is playing bestials, but oh wait, no. I know what is going on here. Okay, yeah, no, that actually is annoying as fuck. I certainly understand why they needed that. Why they needed the unicorn to be gone. Both to turn Bird off and to turn our capability of stopping them from summoning Zoa. Because if I would have banished the Lulua Lilith, then they most likely wouldn't have been able to summon it properly. For every 2 cards in your extra deck, send 1 card from your hand or extra deck to the grave, or return all fusion, synchro, exceeds, and link monsters you control to the extra deck. Sure. This can go, and this can go. This can go. This. Boom! It's also fun to do it with Desiree. Because then you can send Desiree and Lacrima at the same time. They target each other for shuffling back. But then that effect already did go off, so you still get to do the thing. It is kind of funky, not gonna lie. Okay. Well, I mean, we're not dead yet. Branded lost. Okay. Okay. Yep, you can get a spellcaster. Whoa, it's... Oh my god. I wonder what they're gonna add. Yep. Who would have seen that one coming? Oh, that's a card, now that I think of it. Wait. That's not too bad. Okay, time to go and read things. You control are unaffected by activated effects of your fuses. During your main phase, you can make your opponent's your main phase. Okay, so that's not happening right now. It just gives protection. Did that quick fusion? This had... Right, this had the Fallen of Albus thing. If a monster special summoned from your extra deck is on the field, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is normal special summoned... Sure. This is something you can ghost spell now that I think of it, so I guess there's that. Ah, okay, we're gonna go for the quick fusion. Let's see, what are we going to make? Because I don't get to respond to any of this, so... Suppose that's an interesting one. But it does turn the trust life, so... You know... That's also an interesting one. Mm-hmm. I wonder what is going to summon. Is going to be summoned on my field. It's not a whole lot that they can summon. This wasn't properly summoned, so they can't summon Epcalone. So it's... Ah, wait, it's from either grave, right. Okay, so we're gonna summon things. I get a dragon. You get my sequence. Sure. Golden Sword Soul, and that thing is gonna summon Albus. This can go... This can go, and... There. And then they do get a chain to that. So they can go Albus, pitch a card. And then they could make Mirror Jade. Mirror Jade would be annoying, not gonna lie, but... You know. I mainly need to get rid of this, but I already know how. Winda. Huh. I see, so that's what you had in mind. Okay, sure. They do have somewhat easy access to the Masquerade here. They have everything set up to make the Cranignol. This could be a little bit more difficult, I think. Sure. But this doesn't out their field. That's the problem I run into now. So I think, if I'm honest, that I have to go for Ferret Flames. They don't have a negate. They just have a whole lot of fuck you. That's basically all that they are having, so that should be okay. And we have basically everything back in the deck, so we could go Moon. No, we only have one normal summon because of this. Moon is not it. What we do here is we set these, go to battle. Kill the sequence. I guess it's worth a try. Yeah, I had a feeling. That's fine though. Wait. No, that's not it. No, we have to wait. Not happy with it, but we have to wait. I do think that I have a way of outing this though. This is not as hopeless as you would imagine it to be. This is Cross Sheep. On summon, they have priority. Okay, well, Wind Dies no more, so hey, that solves that problem, I suppose. I think we're gonna go alert right away. I'm gonna keep the Ferret Flames. This is a little bit risky. All spellcasters. Okay, let me read this real quick. We can let the sheep go through. Because we don't get to respond to any of this. Except for the things that do trigger. But now we are in a time crunch. This needs to go. That can go there. Yeah, 14 seconds on the clock is rough, not gonna lie. Means they can only keep the cross sheep. Now they need to recover from only having cross sheep and they can't activate anything that is on the field. Which is doable because I do know that they did search that one, but I had to do something, you know? I know that they can summon it from grave. That's annoying. Because I can't do anything about that, but you know. It is what it is. Oh, hi. Yeah, that doesn't trigger. So at least there's that, but I doubt that's gonna be good enough. Pretty sure that this is all gonna go to shit anyway. Oh wait, she does trigger. Uh-huh. This is why we did send Sonic to the graveyard, so you know. There we go. Set branded in red. Right? This has to be red. Oh no, banishment. Okay. That goes back. Okay, and the same thing goes for... Yup. Okay. Now we are just dreaming, I suppose. We can go do this. That's fine. There's nothing in there that is right now going to be... Yeah. Exactly. This can go. Uh-huh. We chain alert. Resetting the Rex term. And now we just kinda sit here and hope. I guess. Let's send this. Okay, bomba. That does have triggers. It pops the Rex term. Funny. I really don't like the timer at the moment. Timer is my worst enemy here. Like, if I fuck up once, then it is literally GG, well played. And that's... that really sucks. This is fine. That doesn't burn. It just summons. Normally they would chain with this, but they can't because of Rex term. So there goes... discard. Battle phase is fine. Tactical is fine. They have triggers as well. I see, droplet. Interesting choice. I am gonna let this go through because here's the thing, they sent 4 cards, so 4 cards are gonna be negated, which is fine. They think that they have me. They are just forgetting one important part. I have a trap in my grave that prevents battle damage. Then we summon the girl back, who does trigger, who then sets the root and becomes 2000. And now they kind of just ate their entire board for literally no reason. I swear, I did make some misplays in that game, but I'm gonna save that one. I feel like that was a pretty cool game. Do we have any rewards? No, no rewards. Sad. How many additional copies do we have by now? Ooh, okay. That's some Mazar. For this, we really did only need one SR, which is the intact. The fact that you need so many URs is absolutely insane. Although you could theoretically cut this down to one silver lady and one lovely. Like one lovely silver and one normal silver should be fine. I don't know. The other thing is we do also have quite a few Raizio cards. So we could theoretically also look into making something with those. Or we could just dust them. I think that I am gonna dust the 6 Samurai stuff though. Because I don't think I'm gonna play 6 Sami ever. How many of those cards do we have? Not a whole lot, huh? Oh god, Slash Draw is also... Slash Draw is a card, huh? I mean, if you think about it, we have the Gateway. We have the Xian. That's already one of these cards that we can craft. What else do we have? Not a whole lot. I'm gonna be honest, it's not a whole lot. Also, what's really fun about the build like this we do get to play triple impulse. Because the entire deck is basically only dark monsters. And I can even just like add let's see, Perulia or Ash Blossom is a possible thing. DD Crow could be in the deck. We could add the Skullmeister. Skullmeister might actually not be that bad because it is a fiend. So that theoretically would work with the lab cards. Because you can bounce the fiend back. I don't think it's good enough though, but this could definitely be seeing some form of play inside of a deck like this. And with this many traps, I would say that Trust is definitely an option as well. I wouldn't mind running a single copy of Talents. Do we have any synergy with banishing a card? No, we don't. Impulse is a definite must-have. We're not really having any use for the Doom Dragon. Vitals is a cool card, but we are not running a field spell ourselves, and our opponent is not that much on field spells. I don't know. I don't think that there's a whole lot more that we would be playing inside of the deck. So let's just add the normal Kalpai, because, you know, Kalpai is a good card. Do we get to a critical mass of 7s? No. No, not at all. I mean, this is an 8. This is an 8. This is a 6. Rexstorm is 8. These are both 6. And these are 4. If we're running Impulse, it's not gonna be 1 Impulse. It's gonna be 3 times Impulse. Which would mean we need to cut a card. I guess we're cutting 1 Alert. Because Alert does lock you into Dynamorphia only. And it's not just from the extra deck, it's from anywhere. So it does kind of hinder your entire plan to summon the fiends. So that might be a thing to pay attention to. What else do we have? I do have quite a lot of URs by now, so that's kind of nice. The Kastira cards are literally dead because of Impulse. This is a light, this is light. IP is dark. So that could go in. We could run a Chaos Angel. That's never bad in this kind of deck. Honestly, I'm kind of searching for one specific card, but I can't find it. Where the hell is my SP? Hey, it's the Bucket! Ah, Bucket. How you doing? Honestly, I do think we do need to run Ash and Fossil Dick. Would we make this a 60 card pile? I think that's too much. We can cut one of those. 45 is too much as well, actually. Let's cut one lady. I was thinking about making a new deck, but I have no idea about what to make. I do, but I do need you to tell me what kind of a power level are you looking for? Are you looking for something that's just haha funny, or are you looking for something that actually is capable of doing a thing? Because I do have something in mind, and I personally think it's kind of funny, but I also know that most people are not agreeing with me. They would rather be found dead than with those cards in their deck, you know? Where the hell is SP? I did find IP. Now I need to find SP. Founder. Actually, 7 tech you. Is there a card that works with? Oh man, I don't know if there's a card in between 101 and 107 that is a fiend. But like I said, do you want a deck that is capable of actually doing something? Or do you want a deck that is like, haha, funny, I basically didn't do anything, but look at me do it. Look at me trying. Because if it's the first thing and you don't really give a shit if it actually works or not, you could build Duston. It's somewhat you are heavy. I have to warn. It is somewhat you are heavy. But you could build Duston. Duston is such a meme. I love it. Yeah, okay, sure, whatever. Now we need to go and continue with cutting cards. I would say that maybe Trust is not it. But then again, Trust is a way of finding Domain, Frenzy, and Big Welcome. Could you type its full name? These guys. Don't worry, it's not that you are heavy. Well, it is very you are heavy. Because you are gonna need some actual good cards to make this kind of a deck work, you know. The framework of the deck needs to be so fucking solid that nothing gets in between, but... I have looked at Dustons before, and I can tell you from what I have seen so far, most of them have an effect that basically floodgate your opponent. For example, here. When this face-up card on the field is destroyed by your opponent's card and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon any Duston monsters of your choice from your hand and or deck to anywhere on the field. You must special summon an equal amount of monsters each side. The reason why they want you to summon those things is because of this. Cannot be used as fusion, synchro, or Xyz material. While this card is face up on the field, it cannot be tributed. When this card on the field is destroyed, the controller targets one spell trap card they control, return it to the hand. And you can only control one face-up green Duston. In other words, this is just gonna clunk your entire opponent's board. Because they basically all have the same line of text. And as you can see, they all have like a nice 0 attack. You're gonna summon them in attack position, obviously. And then there is this big boy, the Star Duston. You must special summon it by sending any number of Duston monsters you control to the graveyard. And it cannot be special summoned in any other way. The attack and defense becomes equal to the number of monsters that is sent to the graveyard for its summon, times 1000. Your opponent cannot flip or special summon any monsters, or activate any spell traps that are set. But if you control more cards than your opponent does, then you have to destroy the Star Duston. So it's like, how do you explain this? It's a control pile thing that does absolutely zero nilch nothing. But if you can make it work, please do tell, because I have looked at this before, and I would love to see if I can actually like incorporate it into a certain thing. You can add the Fiendsmith engine into a deck like this, because you do have White Dust on, which is a light fiend. So if you summon this, like if you for some reason, if House Dustin gets blown up by your opponent's card effect and it's sent to the grave, you can summon the vanilla to your field, and then you can go into the Fiendsmith engine, theoretically speaking, which does make it so that you can have more bodies on the field. Which is a way of which you can have the Stardust on survive on the field. Because otherwise, you are summoning like 5 monsters on your opponent's side, and then 5 on yours. You tribute all of them, sending them to the grave for this first summon effect. But then you are running into a problem. Because suddenly you control... Oh. Right. 1 monster. You just need to be careful that you are not getting 5 monsters in that case, because then this last thing goes off. Because you're not allowed to control more monsters than your opponent. But the basic loop is not that difficult, and if you can find a good searcher for House Dustin, I'm gonna give you a hint. There is a card inside of the Fiendsmith engine who searches for, oh, I don't know, Light Fiends. Yes, you can search House Dustin with Tracked. And then you pitch a random different card. So, you know, they're not all Light Fiends, by the way. Like, they basically have all attributes. Fire, wind, earth, water, dark, and the normal is light. But this one is also light, so, you know. Diamond Dustin is actually kind of funky as well. Because it is a normal monster when you summon it. Tiny problem. When a card on the field is destroyed by battle or card effect, special summon Dustin monsters from your deck to anywhere on the field equal number. This basically is the same as the other thing. So, you know, there is things that, like, there are things that you can possibly make work with this kind of a thing, but it's gonna be gimmicky as balls with a fuck ton of normal summons, because I would say that you need to run at least 2 of every color. Because if you do trigger the effect of the House Dustin, you kind of want to be able to summon 5 monsters on either side, or both sides, so to speak. And you need a way to search a level 1 Dark Fiend. Because I don't think there's a proper way of searching this inside of the deck. I'm pretty sure none of these are actually searching, so... Fusion, Synchro, or Xyz for a summon. While this card is faced upon the field, it cannot be tributed. When this card is destroyed, the controller takes 500 damage. The yellow one was... The controller targets 1 monster in their graveyard. Shuffle that target into the deck. And this one was... Banish 1 random card from its controller's hand face down until the standby phase of the next turn. It will be a difficult task, yeah. Oh, wait, that's right. The equip is actually something that you can use to search the big guy. Because you can equip this to basically any monster. And then when this card is your control is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, send it to your graveyard, blah 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 blah. So if you do this and you summon which one was it again? I don't remember how you pop the equip. There was a way to pop the equip, I just don't remember how. Anyway. It could be fun. Not saying it's gonna be a cakewalk or anything, but it could be fun. Equipso is really tricky. Yeah, no, absolutely. And you were asking about Dynamorphia. Well, the main problem with Dynamorphia for me, to recommend it to the main Dynamorphia problem that I have is new people would need to invest all their SR and UR dust into making the deck work. Because you do need 3 times Frenzy, you do need triple domain, you do need at least 2 Rexterms, at least 2 Cantoreginas, and Stelbergia once. You need triple Theresia, and Fossil Dig I would advise to have as well. That is already so many SR and UR cards. It's a very expensive joke. I got budget, yeah. 330, so that's 11 URs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's already 10 just on Dynamorphia URs. And then I'm not even counting these. Because if we are counting the Fossil Dicks as well, then we are getting to the 11, 12, and 13. SR this. Sorry. I already got Fiendsmith Engine and the Triple Trust. I mean, I like to run the list the way that you see it in front of you right now. Most people that I know would not run it this way. I have had a whole bunch of people that already did criticize me on how I play the deck. Because the Zark list is better in a way. Personally, it's not better for me. But the list that does run the Zark Trap and the extra deck monsters for it, that list does run like no Fiendsmith, no Kastira. Instead, what they are doing is they run a shit ton of counter traps. Think Solemn Strike, Solemn Judgment. I have even seen 1 or 2 people that did like experiment with Witch's Strike. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that card, but that card is wild. Let me see if I can find it. Here. If your opponent negates the normal or special summon of a monster or the activation of a card or effect, nuke everything. So I have seen people that were like, you know, I am gonna run Witcher Strike. I don't fucking care. The main problem is that almost any card that negates a normal or a special summon of a monster, usually those are done with counter traps, so you don't get to chain Witcher Strike to it. So that's kind of, yeah, you know, that's kind of a problem. Unless Konami said that it is a thing you can do, but I highly doubt it. The other thing is most definitely, yeah, like I said, Zark. That is something that I have seen a lot. Oh, I actually have Rei. And Suzuku. Wait, what? Oh. Okay. And I have Rose. Oh, damn. What? Widow Anchor. Jamming Waves. I have a Shark Cannon. What? Huh. And that... Oh, wait. This is the alt art Hayate, right? Or isn't it? I can't remember if Hayate had an alt art. Yeah, no, it does. It's not the alt art. It's the normal art. The alt art was the UR one. I don't have Engage or anything though, so... Well, the more you know, I guess. But yeah. I would say that the Zark cards are something that I could run in this deck as well. But I would need to cut the both the Evolzars. I would need to cut the Necro Princess because I do need 3 spaces for the extra deck monsters. I would say that I do need to get SP out of the deck. Because you do need like 4 spaces in your extra deck. You need a space for Zark. You need a space for the 3 monsters that you're summoning. And some people run a 5th card, which is a 2nd copy of Zark. But the other Zark. The one that you can special summon by tributing or sending the original Zark to the graveyard. Because then what they can do is they activate the trap. If they don't trigger the trap, you are taking the turn back. You're making that new Zark, the old Zark goes back to your pendulum zone and is now live. Because the effects are not negated anymore. Which can cause some ridiculous things to happen. But besides that, I don't know. I mean, I could see an argument for it, and then we would need to cut the Kastira cards. But Kastira for going 2nd is actually not that bad, because if you open with Fenrir or with Unicorn, most of the times you have a normal summon with this deck. So the least that you can try to do is make Desiree. Or set up the Requiem with the Lacrima. That does give you 1 cent with Desiree. So, you know. That's like worst case scenario. Oh well. Let's go do 1 or 2 more games. And then I think I'm gonna call it a day because, like I said earlier today, I am a little bit tired. Didn't sleep all too well. So let's not push ourselves too hard. This hand is... Damn. Okay. Sure. I'll take it. What are we playing? I see sleeves that show the world. That is not a very promising sight. I also see a secret room. Yeah, I was already afraid this was going to be this kind of deck. Oh, Trickstar. This is gonna be a fucking nightmare. The incredibly good thing about Rika... Oh no, not Rika. Why did I think Rika? The hell? The good thing about Trickstar for us is... If they set up a board and get us low, it doesn't matter. Because we still can pay half. We just need to make sure that by the time that we are in danger, we can banish either one of these from our grave. But that's kind of it. After that, for the rest of the turn, we're pretty much just solid. Oh, and this card can attack directly is something I need to keep in mind. Because half of the Trickster cards have that kind of an effect. It's mostly the little attack ones, I believe, but still. Do need to keep an eye on it, because otherwise we're gonna die. Boom, boom, and then the nightmare thing goes boom, boom. And another one. Trickstar is also an interesting deck. It basically does the reverse thing that Dynamorphia does, you know? If your opponent takes damage by a Trickstar monster's effect, blah 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 blah. This thing grows. If it's summoned, you can make your opponent draw 1 card. Oh wait, Cat Pet was the thing that can go infinite, right? Yeah, pretty sure that Cat Pet is the thing that does do the infinite thing. I just don't remember exactly how the deck was setting it up. Once per turn, you can set 1 card in your opponent's spell. Field Right. I guess we're gonna start with Fenrir. Grabbing a unicorn. I think they didn't end on what they wanted to end on. Because this doesn't seem correct to me. Could be me, but I think that they don't have anything that does a thing for them in my turn. Except for that one set. Which is real interesting. Because that means I just get to go off. I mean, of course, there is this one thing where if they do have something, I am kind of fucked. But it doesn't seem to me that they do. Let's see, how are we gonna do this? Because I did send the Fenrir to the grave now. But I didn't really think that through. Huh. I mean, it's fine. This, and this. Agnum Day. No, we're not activating this. We didn't normal summon yet. We still get to normal summon. That's hilarious. I guess we are gonna summon here because, you know. Needs to happen at some point, you know. We are gonna set the intact. And then we can attach the sequence to the Desert Ray. We can also equip the Requiem, but I don't think that's what we want to do here. I think we just want to go to battle. Oh, right. Holy protects. Bon. I guess we can go to this. Maxi, you say? If it's an Ash Blossom, then so be it. If it's Ash, it's Ash. Not much that I can do about it. I mean, I think it's worse for me to let that Maxi go through. No, 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 no. Select the special summon. There we go. I did summon the Lacrima in defense out of automatism, but I should have summoned her in attack. Okay, we should be low enough in life points right now that most of their cards are not able to do anything. Now, the only problem that we are having is if they have one of those can attack directly kind of cards. But that would be a problem next turn, not this turn. So that's all good. We are gonna negate the token generation because tokens are sounding scary, if I'm honest. We will banish Sonic. Boom! What you do, I can do better. Burn for 5. Aha! I do it with 1 trigger. You do it with like 6. This does actually. Whoa. Okay, that was a voice crack if I've ever heard one. But this does actually stop them from playing entirely, I think. All 4 cards face up on the field on their end are negated by Desiree. They have 1 card in hand, and I'm quite certain that their grave has nothing that really does anything either. Just to make sure. Oh, this can still trigger. That might be a problem now that I think of it. Let's send the Lacrima. Shuffle this back. Burn for 1200. Our deck actually is capable of burning as well, weirdly enough. Okay, I do need to read the Kochika again. When a monster is destroyed by battle involving, while this card is in your graveyard, you can banish this card, then target that destroyed monster. That should kill. Or get extremely close to killing. I forgot that it was Diplos. Diplos is not that big. If this card is special summoned, you can inflict 2 for each card they control. By battle or effect, you can special summon 1 and inflict 200 for each card they control. Right. If we go to battle right away... Start of the damage step, make it a 94 attack monster, then we are kicking over it for way more than we needed. So we are not gonna get burned to a crisp. Yay! Okay, one more. Ooh. Ah, I see. It's one of those days. I am actually gonna set all 3 of them. Because if we do top deck a single Dynamorphia monster, then every single one of them should be live and could theoretically save us from whatever. Oh yeah, no, don't worry. We're not gonna go and do anything. Oh, it's Malice. Okay, we're dead. I mean, we're fighting Malice with 1 Ash Blossom. I don't know, what could possibly go wrong, right? Lingeribo, sure. Yup. Summon March, Banish Door. 300, Summon Door. Link all 3 of them off. Into Cryptor. Cryptor Search Field Spell. Sorry, Ransom. Ransom Search Field Spell. I mean, they do have 4 cards in hand besides the field spell, so I don't think that stopping them from the search is gonna do a whole lot. Yeah, see, exactly, that's what I mean. Because here we're gonna go and banish White Rabbit. Yup, pay 3, summon White Rabbit, on summon, set a trap. That's gonna be the trap that searches, I guess? Yeah, searches and then banishes. We activate the search by banishing the Red Ransom. Red Ransom triggers, gets itself back. Actually, depends. If they do want to banish a card on my field, then they need to keep that on the field. Interesting. Huh. Didn't think of that. That is kind of curious. And I can stop their search because of Ash. Oh. Access code. Okay. Access code is cool. Uh-huh. Chassis? No mirror. I guess we are going to ash that. That seems like a real fucking awkward spot to get ashed. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, okay. Now this is gonna banish Chessie. Right? Show me Cheshire. There you go. It's the cat! Oh my god. They found the cat. Now we have more than enough. Yeah, there you go. White binder. Yep. Uh-huh. Okay, sure. Uh-huh. GWC. Banish binder. Get binder back? I guess. It's annoying that they didn't go for the rest of the back row. Because we do have both of the counter traps in our back row. So if they would have popped it with the access code, we could have protected ourselves. Although I have to say, I wouldn't have been able to protect ourselves here. Because they kept me above the 2000. Oh well. Sometimes it do be like that. Can't have everything, I guess. Anyway. I'm gonna go and call it a day for now. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the stream, don't forget to like and subscribe. Feel free to join the Discord server. Link to the Discord is in the description down below. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be live up until next Monday again. Which is the normal schedule, by the way. But I have been thinking about streaming a bit more. But I have to see how I feel about it on the day itself. So I might show up tomorrow or the day after. But it can also be that I don't feel like it. So that's gonna be a surprise stream. Again, thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely evening. And if I don't see you in the next stream this week, have a lovely weekend. And I hope to see you all on Monday again. Same place, same time, same game. Peace.